Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This one is an unboxing OnePlus Watch 3. This one's a slightly smaller one. This is the 43mm because all my other ones that I have is 46. OnePlus Watch 2, OnePlus Watch 2R, OnePlus Watch 3, the black one, and this one. I saw this, I thought, I'm a big fan of OnePlus, always. You see how much products I have. I actually quite like the design, and of course, like always, got a good deal. Altogether it cost me £219 from the OnePlus official store. I'm not sure they still got the deal, but you get this buds for free. Plus I had extra £30. So in total, all combined, I saved £129 altogether. So if you watch my videos, I always do like these incentives. I buy this. Most of these Chinese companies always give you a free earbuds. So I do have a pretty big collection of freebies and some purchased. I may do a video on an update because I did one sometime last year about my buds. And yeah, also check my video yesterday. I went to the OnePlus Nord pop-up store in London. Pardon me. I waited for some time in the heat. This morning, when I went to work, I had a headache. I felt like it was migraine, but took a couple of ibuprofen, helped me out. I think I was standing in the queue for a good 3 hours waiting. The sun was blaring. It was literally in like 32, 30 Celsius, same as today. It's been the hottest week in London. I'm not sure it was hot in last, but so far we're getting a lot of 30 Celsius days. Well, anyway, this one, there was two options. You got the black and this. I went for this color because all my ones, so I got a green OnePlus R, blue OnePlus 2, blue OnePlus, blue, technically it's 4 because one of them is actually an Oppo X, well, technically they are OnePlus. So 2 blue, 1 green, 1 black, so why not have a white one? I might get a black one, who knows, they look good. So here it is. It's got that, I can't even pronounce that. It's kind of like rubber, really. I leave the specs in the intro, so please go back and have a look at it. Oh, it's really nice. It's got a nice weight to it. I've always said this. Watch my watch unboxing. I've always said that I prefer round watches, and I've always said, I know it sounds, some people may call it sexist, but I always believe that a man should have a pretty big watch. So 43 is probably, I want to give it a try at least. It's not going to be big as the other ones. I'll give you an example. Let me get my OnePlus Watch 3. Compare sizes. So 46 and 43. Do bear in mind, this one has that kind of outer rim or bezel. This one doesn't. Let me just show you. You can see here, it's pretty thin. I'll put that aside for now. Inside here, oh, that's not bad. So I assume this is all just paperwork. Yep, paperwork, nothing special. Since I got so many OnePlus watches now, and also they gave me the free kind of dock to charge, so I got plenty of those. So good news, another dock inside, the usual standard. I actually got one just hanging off my computer right now, right here. You can see that, it's always there. I just magnetize it to the side of my desktop. And that's the only one I ever used. I got quite a lot of them. Anyway, USB A to C. Cool. So that's all the unboxing. Nice. It's weird because I did notice when I was in the OnePlus Nord event store, I think if you read the note at the end of my video, I wanted to buy my dad a OnePlus Nord, the kind of a marble sandstone kind of one for my dad. But that's the one I sold up because I bloody got in about 6 o'clock, 10 past 6, so I waited for 3 hours. By the time I got there, all they got was just the dark grey one. And I noticed all the OnePluses had this kind of colour now. So I'm not sure about you, but I prefer the standard, that colour, if you know what I mean. This kind of put me off. It looks cheap. I know, and the materials not as good either. Looks very cheap. This one has a, you can see I've got so much getting dusty. I just prefer this design. Anyway, let's get back to the thing itself. Okay, so yeah, really, really nice design. So here you can change it to any other strap. I just wish they had that kind of like the new ones, like the Huawei, where you push under it. So I think this probably will be the smallest I go for. I think 43 is probably the smallest. This actually feels really comfortable. I got pretty small wrist and small hands, so you know. But like I said, I always prefer circle watches. I'm not a big fan of those square ones. Just me. And I keep on saying this. I know some of you may disagree, but I think that a man should have. I know it sounds weird, but in this day and age, a man should have a slightly big watch. But I think this is big enough for a man, and it's also not too big for a woman, in my opinion. It's quite elegant. It feels very unisex. So I don't see why not a woman, would wear this and they still look pretty decent. So I think this is very unisex, and I think that's probably their approach is to have a watch that both men and women can appreciate. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this up. If I remember correctly, I tried setting up my OnePlus 3, the official one, which is using Wear OS, to my OnePlus 13. But my OnePlus 13 is a Chinese option, color OS, so it didn't work. But I want to try this, see if I can link it up. If not, I'll link it to another phone which has a global ROM. Anyway, that's the unboxing. Let me pause this video and get back in maybe an hour when I set this up, and I just go for a quick hands-on. I'll see everyone in maybe an hour or so. Well, I'm back. Well, that didn't take long. Less than 10 minutes. Just for those out there, to confirm, I tried on my OnePlus 13. My OnePlus 13 is a Chinese ROM, color OS. It didn't work, even though it has O Health, but it won't recognize it because this is using Wear OS. So I decided to use my other global version, for example, my Nubia Z70S, which is a global version, which is fine, as you can see. Just want to show everyone O Health. This is O Health. You can actually tell which one's a global version, because let me show you what I mean. Damn, where did I put my OnePlus? Anyway, basically, the OnePlus 13 has that icon, but it's just got health. It doesn't have O Health. So that's a good indicator that you're using a Chinese ROM. All right, so that's not going to work. So I downloaded it on my Nubia. Works like a dream. Once it connected, it automatically recognized it. I didn't have to do anything like that. This automatic code pops up with connect to the OnePlus Watch 3, this version. You connect it, sync it up. You just go through it. I skipped all of because I buy watches. I don't even use none of the tracking, none of the I just want to watch. So if anything, I just use it, maybe just sleep monitor. That's about if I'm getting enough sleep. Apart from that, I don't use it to track anything else. That's why. And also, by having them switched off, I don't even have any notifications. For example, if a text comes, I don't even bother with that. I really don't. It annoys me. It's like every time it's beeping on my wrist, or you walk 100 feet and you go, oh, you reach your goal. It's annoying. I just want to just to watch. That is all. And maybe switch on, like I said, heart rate, because all my phones have a walking app, which is pretty accurate, and use that a lot. Anyway, it's pretty simple. You add it on. You've got. If you ever seen any health apps, it's almost identical, really. Just a couple of odd spins, like the same thing. You can see I've got no data. Like I said, pretty simple. You've got health at the bottom. Again, I didn't switch anything on. You got no records, so that's probably why my looks so bare. Literally, I've not synced anything like that. At the top here, you got run, walk, workout, badminton, and as you can see, there's a list of a lot of good stuff here as well. Okay, then of course device. You can see here I didn't switch it on. You got sync. I didn't bother with that. You got some pretty awesome faces. You go in there, you can go in there. You can actually do some customizations if you want to. Different kind of colors. I just kept it as a default. I actually quite like this one. I might check out other watch faces later on when we get time. And you go more here, you got even some extra settings here, right? That's for the watch itself. You go, you can see. I like this, it's animating up. Pretty cool. The crown, one thing about the Watch 2 was criticized because the crown didn't rotate, it didn't do anything, but it does all that, so it's pretty good. Animation is smooth, as you can see. You've got a button here at the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't blend in too much here, right there. You click on that or press on it, it takes you to the workout if you want to. You can go slide it, go back. You can double tap the crown to go back to the last app. Here you go. Then the settings as normal. I put it on kind of the brightness mid, always on display, which raise your wrist to turn your thing on, 10 seconds, you know, all that kind of, so depends when I do it. Because since I switched off all the notification, and that's why I put my brightness a bit high so I can compensate for the battery life and everything like that. So that is all in all really nice. I've always said, when I keep on saying when I open up devices, the weight, if it's a good weight, you know it's big, it's got good quality. So of course, as usual, the front is glass, it's got stainless steel frame, and the back is plastic. And you can see, unlike my OnePlus Watch 3, it has, if I can see it, if you remember, I mean, the first batch of OnePlus 3, there was actually a misspelling. Instead of made in China, it's called made in China, which I kept. And I know they kind of delayed it and rectified that, which I'm happy I got it. And they didn't do the same one, which is a shame. I thought that was funny. All in all, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to start using it. I'm going to see how good the battery is. They say 60 hours on, you know, on good. How do you preserve it and what kind of setting you have. So I want to see how good this is. Because I got to say, OnePlus Watch 3 is definitely a lot longer than the other watches. I get a good 3 days, maybe 4 days. It depends how much I do. You know, since I'm talking about the other watches, let's bring them all out and just have a quick look. Oopsie daisy. So it starts off with the OnePlus 2. Battery low. No, this is not OnePlus 2. This is an Oppo Watch X. Technically, Oppo is OnePlus anyway. This is the OnePlus 2. Still amazing design. It's actually quite, I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I know you can get OnePlus 2R, again, battery's dying, on sale. I might actually get a black one again. And then, of course, my 3 is actually updating that at the moment. So these are the OnePluses. I gotta say, of all my watches, I like the OnePlus designs. They are my favorite designs. Usability, they're up there as well. But I just wish they had the battery life of the Huawei GT5 or GT4. They're the longest battery I can get. Easily 10 to 12 days out of them. The second longest battery is the Xiaomi S Watch 3 and 4. They can last up to a week. If this can, I'm not even asking for this to get to 10 to 12 days like the Huawei. If they can get at least 5 to 7 days, I think this would be all-round best watches on the market, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this looks a bit of a mess. Hope you enjoyed that video, or the unboxing and a bit of hands-on. Please like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're on the world. Please do stay safe. Goodbye now.